I've loosened these first two boards that were starting the other side. I had added this 2x6 with a 2x4 on top of it most of the way out. This framing down below, and that 6x6 is not really on it. Before I get deck over all of this and make it hard to access, I'm thinking that I'll run another 2x6 right on top of this, and then it would be 2 boards high and stronger than that. And that, I mean, that's the original 2x6 and a 2x4 on top of it, and that is a bit springy. So yeah, the center is 3 2x8s wide, so that's plenty stiff. But these that I have, these hanging in air and these that I put hanging in air, not so much. It'll be a lot easier for me to add another strengthening board along here and on the other side before I get the deck built over it. So I'm going to pause what I'm doing. I pulled up these two and I'm going to do that. I'm moving the temporary catwalk over as I go, and I think I'll pull it up. Once I've got my boards in place here, I'll pull it up and rebuild it on the other side and do that side. And once I'm through with all of my framing, then I can start putting in deck boards over the top. Because I don't know what I'm doing, so better to build stronger than it needs to be than try to get away with less. And so begins the moving over of the temporary catwalk and the laying down of the new boards. I've got a second 2x6 alongside the original and nailed to the original most of the way along. And since I started with one, I didn't really get this 2x4 on top centered, but this last part, the 2x4 can sit above both 2x6s, and more nails can join the two together that way. And let's see, I guess once I nail this on, I'm done on this side, and I can then move the catwalk over to that side and do the same there. Okay, so I finished putting that board out there. There's now two 2x6s running the length there, and they're nailed together. And the catwalk's taken apart. And there it is. And so now I have to do the same on this side. Build my way out as I remove this extra board here that will be in the way. And I think I'll just sister another 2x6 alongside this one and nail it on. And once I get way out there where I'm adding the 2x4 cap, I can slide that over so the cap is over both 2x6s. And that'll be a lot stronger, and then I can come back and nail down the deck. And so another day comes to an end, and the temporary catwalk is gone. It was a good day. I doubled up on the 2x6s and put that 2x4 at the end. And I've got that doubled up and 2x4s on top. So it's been strengthened, and I guess now all I have to do is just start laying boards till I get to the end and then rebuild the railing. And that will just be it. And it will be like, well, like this deck without all the construction debris all over it. But it'll be nice. You'll see. get my butt. What is that? That thing right there. Looks like a cord or something hanging down the side of the piling. I don't remember any cord being there though. What a nice big patio up above the dock. And a nice set of ladder stairs going up. I'm gonna see what that cord is. Well, there's what I saw from the balcony. And that's not a cord, that's a crack. And it goes just up to where this board is attached. But then just above it starts another crack. Trying to get good video of it with this tree in the way, but that goes all the way to the top. And this other piling also has a big crack. That can't be good. Maybe wrap the pole with rope so that it can't expand anymore. I do have some big bolts for bolting that stuff in. And I suppose I could put a couple bolts through each of these pilings and then try to tighten them, tighten the bolt and pinch the piling back together. And I mean, I'm not believing that that would add any strength to it, but I think it would prevent the crack from growing any wider. I think that's the plan. It's hard to get good video of it through this tree, but yeah, that's a pretty good sized crack there. That's something should be done about that. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Alright, so this is my other crack. And I'm looking mostly in the crack to see, does this look new? And now actually I can see some of this paint in the crack further down. It's a bit weathered, so I don't think this is new, and I don't think that I caused this by piling all this lumber up on top. Although adding extra weight to a structure that's probably not up to code is not a good idea. But I can lower the camcorder down through here. And there's this. This is like a big hole. It goes in about that far. And I think some bird was trying to make a nest in there. So I should probably fill that with, I don't know, thickened resin. There's no nest in there now. There's nothing, just this big hole. Obviously some animal has made that. So fill in the hole. And then bolt the crack back together. And then carry on. Okay. It's always something.